Oh, don't even get me started on today's solo trip to San Francisco. Have you ever lost yourself in the whirlwind of colors and candid moments echoed through street art? It was like a visual narrative telling me the city's untold tales. I couldn't resist whipping out my camera every step of the way. You know how much I love capturing the ephemeral. And yes, my dear friend, no trip is complete without me turning into a philosopher at some point, right? So, here's a weird one for you. Imagine a world where the number 0 did not exist. Think about it. Wild, isn't it? Anyway, I couldn't help but smile at our group chat today. I swear it's like a sitcom sometimes. Lucas and Becca adopting a cat, Emily finding yet another indie street food place, and don't even get me started on Carlos's constant obsession with Thai food. Speaking of obsessions, what do you think they should name the cat? I suggested they should snap a pic so we could suggest based on its looks. The weather here is amazing. Not a drop of rain, unlike back home in New York where it seems like Lucas's soccer practice might be rained out. Poor guy just bought new cleats too. Talk about poor timing. Anyway, I'm drenched in sunlight here, soaking in the vibrant energy of the city. In all seriousness, though, did you ever think about how our language and life would be fundamentally different without the concept of 0? I know. Classic Olivia dropping philosophical bombs when she should be exploring the city. But hey, the philosopher in me is always awake and ready to strike a thought-provoking conversation. Though I have to say, Lucas did put me back in my place, reminding me I wasn't in a philosophy class. Who knew he could be such a buzzkill, eh? Well, before I leave you to puzzle over a world without 0, did you manage to read that book you were talking about last week? You know the curiosity bug is eating at me. Well, I hope you're enjoying it as much as I am enjoying San Fran. But hey, before I lose myself in the beauty of the Golden City and its charming streets filled with art again, I'll have you know that the food here is something else altogether. Nothing beats a good food truck taco to complement the artistic scenery around you. Now, with a head full of street art images and a belly full of tacos, I got to run. I need to start preparing for the meeting with a potential local artist for Click AI's next campaign tomorrow. Catch up soon. Till then, think about the whole 0 thing. All right, bestie, brace yourself, 'cause I'm about to spill the Sapiens tea. Can you believe I finally finished it? And let me tell you, it's mind-blowing. Yuval Noah Harari, babe. What a genius. The way he presents human evolution and societal constructs, it's like he cracked the code of the Da Vinci's Mona Lisa, or deciphered the cryptic hieroglyphs. All those thoughts tied the knot in my mind and left me bobbing in a sea of profound contemplation. Pretty heavy stuff for a Wednesday, right? But you know how I love these random knowledge bombs. So remember Lucas and his catscape we've been discussing? Well, looks like our little group chat sitcom took a fresh twist today. Carlos, forever the comedian, joked about Lucas finding cat gifs on the bed, code for dead mice. If Carlos ever drops his AI magic, I'm guessing he has a bright future as a chat show host. And Emily is already planning to storm Lucas's place with pet toys for the cat-induced party this weekend. Now, I ain't missing such fun, am I? And speaking of Emily and her ever-curious nature, she asked about my current read. Passed on the baton of enlightenment by recommending Sapiens. Carlos, of course, chimes in, and guess what? He's read it too. Sometimes I truly believe the secret of the universe lies somewhere within our group chat, the ideas we exchange, the stories we share. Gives the most engaging Netflix sitcom a run for its money. Guess what else? I threw our hat in to celebrate Lucas and Becca's new family member. Why not write? Our little friend circle has so many adventures. It often makes me wonder how different we all are, yet how beautifully we blend. Life's like that. A cocktail of wild yet beautiful surprises. You know, this entire cat celebration thing reminded me of an old philosophy, the Hegelian dialectic. Ever heard of it? It's all about thesis, antithesis, and synthesis. Basically problem, reaction, and solution. For example, Lucas brought a hypercat. Problem, we went haywire with advices. Reaction, and finally arrived at a cat party. Solution, wacky, isn't it? But hey, who am I kidding? Slipping into my philosophy mode amid all the group chat shenanigans must be the regress of finishing Sapiens today. But anyway, gotta love the way we embrace the madness and make sense out of it. On a different note, I've scheduled a presentation tomorrow with the marketing team. You know the drill. Justify the professional existence, exhibit my brand manager skills, and seal the deal on future collaborations for Click AI. Well, I guess I've rambled off enough for the day. Life's kind of beautiful sriracha, spicy yet so good, isn't it? With this swirl of thoughts and my guitar waiting for its daily attention, it's about time we catch up later. You know that feeling when you stumble upon a fond memory hiding in the corner of your mind? Well, call it déjà vu, or just plain nostalgia, but that's exactly what hit me today during our old gang gathering on our virtual game night. Emily and Carlos popped on. It felt like a university reunion all over again, but real time. Crazy how a simple game and a little laughter can teleport you back in time, huh? We were cracking up about the time we almost set the entire dorm on fire with our botched cooking attempt. Carlos's infamous world-famous dish. Yeah, the one with the burnt burgers. Remember that peculiar smoky aroma that nearly made us pass out? Oh, and Emily champ up about her lethal coffee concoctions. Bless her. She still can't make a decent brew, but we love her anyway. Between you and me, I sometimes wonder if her coffee is some secret weapon or something. And listen to this. Lucas went all green on us, chatting about some new animal docuseries on Netflix. Have you seen it yet? Apparently it's the next Planet Earth or something. Might have to look into that. Emily, bless her heart, inquired about my new running trail in Central Park. Trust me, it's a refreshing change from the usual, and I suggested they try it out too. Suddenly everyone's interested in getting off their couches. I must be setting some runner's trend or something. Carlos joined in too, complaining about missing the gym while we planned to train with him. You know how he always comes up with funny excuses, right? Must be the virtual game night twist, or just Carlos being Carlos. I mean, there we were, teasing Lucas about his hypercat, Emily diving headfirst into bizarre coffee experiments, and Carlos stirring up some Burnhouse nostalgia from the past. Just a typical Wednesday afternoon, right? And this whole blast from the past thing got me mulling over something. What if we could capture those fleeting moments in a bottle or something, like scented memories, and sniffs them whenever we miss those old times? Sounds bizarre. World without zero kind of bizarre, eh? Well, enough of my brain gymnastics for now. Time to unwind with my guitar, trusty old friend. Maybe play a few familiar tunes under the twinkling New York night sky. Sounds poetic, doesn't it? Whenever I look at the city's skyline, I can't help but marvel at the radiant city lights that reflect the ceaseless vibrancy experienced in the daily lives of New Yorkers, an ode to the city's undying spirit. So what's up on your end?